Okay, welcome to the morning. 3 degrees last night, and yeah, I felt it. I need to do something about the warmth. But anyway, let's have a look where we've come from. So I thought I'd show you the map today. I came here and then I came around this road here. This is where I hit the dirt. And then my first stop was about there. And then what I've done yesterday is I've come up this way, all the way up there. It's quite a nice ride actually. And I stopped here at Oasis Roadhouse. What I'm thinking today of doing is to go up to Undara, to this place here. So only a short ride today. Yeah, slowly getting rid of stuff. No more straps on the computer bag. Oh, put together, getting lower and lower each time. So yeah, short ride, nice relaxing day. And yeah, have a look at the podcast I've put up already. I've put the first 2 days up. Ciao for now. Okay, off we go. Undara Lava Tubes, here we come.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
Here we come. I came here years ago when the kids were little. I thought it was amazing. Unfortunately, the only way you can do it is with a tour. So I haven't booked anything. You're supposed to book and blah blah blah. But anyway, I'll go in and see what happens.
We're exploring a volcanic region today. We're in one. Oh. And this whole region that you've been travelling through to get here is volcanic. All that rock that you see on the side of the road is molten lava. It's a rock made because of lava flows. It's cooled. Lava cooling becomes rock. So I'm going to explain more about that, obviously, as we're out on tour. But we're in a volcanic region, and over many millions and millions of years, volcanoes have erupted and lava flows throughout this region. Now, because of that volcanic rock that you've been seeing everywhere, is why everything here that you see today in regards to vegetation, the trees, the plants, the wildlife, and us humans, we're all here today because of the volcanic region. Obviously, as a guide and a geologist, I'm out here because it's all about rocks and geology. You guys are here to find out about that. But the reason why these railway carriages are here is because of the volcanic region. The reason why these plants and trees are surviving here is because of the volcanic region. The reason why we have wildlife is because of the volcanic region here. So from what I'm going to talk to you about today is referring obviously to this volcanic region, but how everything around it revolves around what we've got here, and that's the lava tube. Now this lava tube is actually one of the world's largest and longest lava flows, and you're going to explore a section of that today. So it is a national park, very unique area. Sir David Attenborough was out here many years ago on a tour and recognised this place as the eighth wonder of the world. It's also recognised the traditional homeland of the Urman people, the Aboriginal people of this region. Is another volcanic rock, molten lava, known as basalt. And that covers this whole region that is actually referred to as the Savannah land, or Savannah country. And this vegetation around us at the moment is known as an open woodland savanna. A lot of low-lying grasses, a mixture of native and introduced species from all the people travelling out into this region over many of years. And a lot of the larger trees around us are part of the eucalyptus family. About 600 different types of eucalyptus trees in the region. The big large rock boulders that I stopped out before, known as granite. Very old type of rock, and I'm talking millions and millions and millions of years of age. For a tectonic plate movement, continental drift over those many millions of years, that's what's been pushed up through the core, the mantle of the earth. Now, I'm going to pass it around, and if you look very closely, you might see shiny specks twinkle back at you like stars and eyes. And that's actually quartz. Yeah. You get enough quartz, enough salt, waters, sulfurs, many other minerals, you actually can get gold. So that brought a lot of people out here in the 1800s, right through the 1900s, looking for gold. So if you are heading towards places like Forsyth, Ironsley, Georgetown, and near us here is a place called O'Brien's Creek, just past Mount Surprise. Nice campground there, self-contained. You can actually find gems and things like agate. Yeah, if you know what agate is. Yeah, people have talked about finding other gems there, sapphires, crystals, gold, everything like that. Landscape was once covered by inland seas and oceans over many millions of years ago. During that time, what used to cover this landscape and all of Australia is an ancient rainforest. Yeah. So here on this diagram here, you've got some diagrams of plant life and also animals. But here on the board it says relics of this ancient flora. Today referred to as a semi-evergreen vine thicket, dry rainforest. So relics include our Brachychiton family. So here is the Queensland broadleaf bottle tree. So you'll see that today. And you'll see fig trees, strangler figs, the currajong, which is the plant, the tree. You may see in here the currawong, which is the bird, so don't mix that up. Also, there's a lot of introduced species in here over time, with people just like us bringing a piece of home with them, seeds in equipment, shoes, everything like that. They've also taken a hold. So we're exploring a section of lava tube that extends for 160 kilometres. But the tube's been able to create in this section because it's flowed through an area where there was a valley, eroded away many years before from water erosion and also previous lava flows as well. So it's found that easiest route, that route of less destruction or disturbance. Yep. Flowed through that region here, an old valley, an old causeway, and that's what's helped create the tube effect.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
So welcome to a section of lava tube of 160 kilometres in length. So once upon a time, the whole 160 kilometres before the collapses would have looked roughly like this. The one big difference is all this jaggedness now and all the colours is all the erosion and minerals that have happened since the formation. Originally would have been that black charcoaly colour, quite smooth over. Now throughout the different rocks you're going to see air bubbles. Well, and these holes in all the rocks is where pressure, heat and gas has escaped. Yeah. And then in other areas you're going to see quite smooth sections. Yeah. Which is where it hasn't happened, and also collapses have also happened. So you've seen that shard of rock. So these different sections of rock are known as vesicular and non-vesicular. Vesicular is where you see the bubbles, the air holes. Yeah. So once again that's where heat, pressure and gas has escaped. And then the smoother parts are non-vesicular. A valley, a crevice created by watercourses, previous lava flows, everything like that from many millions of years ago. Now the rock around us, the immediate rock around us is 190,000 years of age. How do you know that? You do chemical testing, which is like a DNA blood sample from humans, gives you all that information that you need to know. Also from the rock around us, we've also been able to get an indication of how long this volcano eruption lasted. It lasted for 8 weeks. So over an 8-week period, you had multiple flows of lava coming out from the volcano, filling up these areas. And in one of the next caves that we're going over to, I'm actually going to show you what we call lava flow lines, and they're different horizontal sections running through the wall or the side walls. Sort of see it over here to the left, but more erosion in here, so you can't quite pick it out, but you'll see it in the next cave that we go to. And these are those different flows, pulses of lava coming through.
So what brought you to be a geologist?
I wouldn't say I'm exactly a geologist. I studied geology.
Right.
Just a love of nature, and then figuring out after doing environmental studies that everything here is essentially because of rocks.
Yeah, wow.
So yeah.
Yeah, nice. Wow.
But no, I've never officially been a geologist for a mining company or council or anything like that.
Yeah. You're a geologist by love.
I love that.
Look at the root system. That's just incredible.
That's the fig tree up there. You can actually see the fig tree pushing down through the rocks there.
That's incredible.
So there's a Dreamtime story all around Australia about serpentine snake.
Yep.
And so they talk about like the gorges of potentially this, reminding them of that spiritual being, not wanting to disturb it.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I haven't had an Aboriginal person actually say exactly it is. That's just me being going on theories.
Look, there's water.